Welcome to the vlog today. Yeah, I was about to shine my shoes, and then I was like, nope, I gotta make the vlog. I almost forgot. And that's just part on. And he's just wearing his garments, so he didn't want to come into the video. But this week was pretty good. Our numbers aren't like super awesome, but the week was pretty awesome because a lot of people are like actually pretty genuinely interested. It's super sweet. But before I get to that, Mom and Dad, the package finally came. Thank you very much. It's sweet. And I don't know if you could see it in the shot earlier, but I'm wearing this shirt. It's dope. Yeah, the package finally came with that in it, and the pens. Those pens are awesome. This one's super sweet. This isn't the one I was talking about when I asked for the pen. This is just like some super cheap pen. I was asking for this because I don't know, it writes nice. This is super nice. This is sweet. And I really like this pen. It's way better than this one, but I was just like, I thought you'd just send a bunch of these, but I like this one better. So yeah, that's sweet. And now I have some extra of my regular Z grip, so I can write in my journal with the same pen for the rest of my mission. I don't want to switch to the Indonesian pens. They're freaking gay. Like, look at this piece of trash. This is what I have to settle for. I like the ones that click on the top, and this is the only one that clicks on the top, so it clicks. But then to release it, I have to push this. I don't like pushing this part. It's annoying. I just want to click the top and click the top again. But that's not super important. Yeah. The socks and the garments are awesome, Mom. Thank you very much. Yeah, but this week we are Dan Jones missionaries. We're Dan Jones. It's freaking sweet. Dan Jones it's this thing that they had in Seattle where if you've met someone that week and then they came to church, then you're Dan Jones. And that's what we did this week. Elder call. And yeah, and when I was companions with Elder Smith, I told him about Dan Jones and he loved it. So now, and because Elder Smith is his own leader, he has implemented it into every zone. So he was in Java Bara, with West Java, which is where I was when I was companions with him, and now he's the zone leader here. And so he's just put it everywhere because he loved it, which is funny. But yeah, we met this lady on Wednesday named Ibu Elisaba, and she's super awesome. Her husband was in the lesson too, but her husband just was totally not very interested in religion or anything, and she woke him up to come to the lesson. It was super funny. We'd never even met with her. We were just did a regular door approach thing because we got a referral to her house. So we went up and we were like, oh yeah, we're here as missionaries and we're here to talk. We want to share a message about. And she's like, oh yeah, come in. And we're like, oh yeah, is your husband home? Making sure we can go in the house. And she's like, oh yeah. She runs to the back and she's yelling. She's like, the Pelayanan Gereja are here. She's yelling. She wakes up her husband and makes him come out to the lesson, and he wasn't too happy about that. And then one of their little boys, so they have a little boy and a little girl, and the little boy was in the lesson too, but she has tons of questions and it's super awesome. And then we went back later that week, Saturday night. So we met her on Wednesday, we went back Saturday night, and she'd put markers in the Book of Mormon for each book. So there's a little mark, so it's a little stick of paper in First Nephi, and then one in Second Nephi, one in Mosiah, and then she read a bunch of the summaries, chapter summaries, so she understands what's going on. And then she read Moroni 10, which we gave her to read, and she already read it. And then we gave her Alma 32 that night, and then she texted us Saturday night, and she's like, oh yeah, I already read Alma 32. How far am I supposed to read? And I'm like, well, we were just gonna give you Alma 32, but well, you might as well read it till Alma 34. Just here, just read more. And then on Saturday night, she was she'd already asked about church on Wednesday, and then on Saturday night, we invited her to church, but she was like, yeah, I really want to come, but I can't promise, no promises. And that's every Indonesian, they hate making promises. But she was, the way she was saying it, you could tell she was kind of legitimately actually wanted to come to church. But then at church on Sunday, I'd completely forgotten. I was like, dang, this other family that we're teaching Pa Andreas, we thought they were going to come to church because we invited them. We called them Saturday night, and he was like, oh, I've got stuff at my church on Sunday because he's got some calling, and it was oh, dang it. So we were super bummed on Sunday that he wasn't going to come. And so we're chilling there, and I'm like, dang, this stinks. All our investigators bailed. And then we're standing in front of the church waiting for people to come because we knew Pa Hendro was going to come. He said he was going to come, which he did. Pa Hendro came. Pa Hendro's been investigating for 10 months. So, yeah, it's totally just when he gets around to getting baptized. He just needs more friends in the church. But we're chilling there waiting for people to come, and then all of a sudden Ibu Elisabeth shows up with her daughter, and we're like, what? Super stoked. And she came to church. And then after sacrament, her husband showed up with their son. And then he was like, yeah, let's go. I want to go fishing. It's bruh. But then the son and the daughter both went to primary. So then Pa Nugroho, her husband, and Ibu Elisabeth both had to come. Both went to gospel principles, but after that they went home. But getting 2 hours is super good, even for an active member. Getting 2 hours out of them is super good. So that was pretty awesome. But dang, there's another investigator that totally bailed on us. I was so sad. So I was teaching this lady that I talked about last week, Ibu Elisabeth. And so we go to teach her Saturday morning, like usual. Well, it's only that would be the fourth time we taught her, or the third time we teach her. And so we brought a fellowshipper. We brought this lady who lives pretty close to her, and this lady is such a baller. She got all dressed up, and she brought her stuff, and then we show up to her house, and she wasn't home. This lady's super old. I'm like, what are you doing out of the house? You're too old. But she left this note, and I was just super sad because the note, I might as well show you it, but you can't read it. It's in Indonesian. Oops. So basically, this says, "Dear Mr. Elder Schofield, I'm very sorry that her handwriting's kind of hard to read. Something, I forget what it says, her handwriting's super bad, but it's I'm very sorry that we can't meet today. I have some class every Saturday, and I can't come Sunday because my body is too weak for the air conditioning," which is ridiculous. But I don't think it's a lie. She's super old, and we have this one lady in the ward that she legit can't handle the air conditioning. It's too cold for her. So got totally stunk. This is my breakup letter from this investigator. I was super sad because I was super stoked about her. She was reading the Book of Mormon, and I was super excited, and now she's just, nope. Dang, that stinks. And then the member that we brought was super sad too, because she was so excited to come to the lesson, and we felt so bad. We were sorry it didn't work out. We were super bummed that this didn't, it just stunk. But Ibu Elisabeth came to church, and that's super awesome. And Pa Andreas will hopefully come to church next week. And yeah, this next week. So we were going to have a split this week, but it didn't work out. There was some other stuff that was going on. So this week, the zone leaders are coming here for a split. with Uttercall and his companion, but then later in the week we're going to solo for a split, and then next week we're going to solo for zone conference. We're going to solo this week and solo next week, and then after that it's just 2 more weeks till the end of the transfer, and then the transfer ends, and then it's Christmas. It's like the transfer ends December 17th, I think. So then 1 more week and it's Christmas after that. So that's super sweet. But that's about it for today. Dang, this is a super long vlog again. So hopefully when I send this in the mail, it will get home and then you can watch this, because that would totally suck if I made this vlog and it did not get saved forever. But yeah, that's about it. See you guys.